They must have been going crazy for your music the whole day. What did I see? I saw a midnight, an evening car ride. I couldn't really see the sides of the car thing. I saw a sort of tunnel, and there you had Janneke's head.
The first thing I saw was Sam's head, so I asked him to move aside so I can see actually the movie.
Yeah, I felt in an attraction park a bit, an amusement park. I was in the waiting for something. I think that's like, yes, something's gonna happen, like things are gonna vibrate or something. And then we kind of go into the flow that we're already in the car. We already played the game of being in the car, and that was super nice. And I was feeling really at peace.
Like I did think I felt like I was expecting something maybe shocking to happen.
Okay.
And it didn't. Well, the police came, which was funny. But yeah, so I felt maybe a bit
Underwhelmed?
yeah, maybe.
It took a while for me to get into it. I believe kind of that I pushed myself to get into it because I knew it would be nice. Because I knew that I could have like kind of looked at other things for different reasons, and then I was like, yeah, but I could also just look ahead as if nothing and then like let it be a meditation.
What did I feel? I felt, well, at first I felt comfortable because it was, the chair was quite nice.
I was very comfortable, to be honest.
And it was a nice object as well. I wanted to go very childish. I remember the moment you started talking, I was like, oh yeah, we can actually talk. Like it's not fixed. It's not like we mustn't like concentrate like crazy. It's like it's something. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be even funnier. Like I'm in the edgy movie thing, but I'm just very like comfortable and exactly in the setup of the movie. So I was still feeling at the cinema. Yeah. But I really love the texture of the plot. Yeah, and I felt the texture and all the stuff were like very, very good to make us feel like we're in something else.
Okay, it's nighttime, I finished my food, now I can just chill, relax.
It was quite relaxing. How did you feel in the back?
I feel really good. Like a long trip, you know, you're just losing a bit yourself.
I even didn't felt like I need to look somewhere else. I was just following the lead. It was quite relaxing, yeah.
When it started, I was like, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. And then it's like, you're like, it was like a dream, and I was waking up. And then I knew who I was, kind of, but not really. One thing that I think triggered me a bit maybe is that I saw that we took like bumps and like curves, and I was sitting still.
Okay.
I wasn't bothered by the head of Pablo. I think it made me feel more like I was in an actual car.
Well, you know, you called me a driver at first, and I didn't necessarily feel like one because I was kind of having my dinner as I was experiencing this, which actually made it feel like I was a passenger. It's kind of nostalgic because I was just like, it's like...
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic thing.
You see, but you also don't see, because I was eating, so it was kind of like I remember back in my youth, you like look out the window of the car and you're kind of just like staring out.
I started really being on the video and just looking at the road.
Then I started to like lay on the side of the car, and it really felt like I was creating my space. I was forgetting the surrounding and just looking what I was.
Because I was in the front, I also could still, I was more aware of the fact that I was
us two in a room. It felt less real that I was actually in the car. I thought it was a bit hard to keep my attention to the video because it was just driving, and I already don't really like to drive actually.
Maybe I can add also the setting up of the installation, because it was very fun. Like climbing in this little tree house.
Is it over again?
Yeah, maybe you can explain your experience then. Yeah, okay, so climbing in this little tree house. I'm interviewing myself. Tell me to open mic. So climbing in the tree house.
When the speaker stopped working, then I was like, oh shit, I was really into something, and right now I went brutally out of it.
It was just, oh shit, the radio is not working. Like bang, 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 bang. Ah, it's working again. Gabriel? Oh yeah, cool.
It's like this secret message that like there's, you know, like kind of like the rabbit in the hole situation where you're just like, where's the secret magic spot that I'm getting taken to?
I was mainly focused on the central screen of the car.
Felt like I needed to look straight forward and not to the sides.
Honestly, I was so focused on the center, like the screen in the center, that I was like, it felt like it was real. So
It's this thing of like it's so familiar, you don't need to think about it so much. But the nice thing is it's like extra cozy because it was so small, you know.
because I think the color also saturated in the video, and it was way too much light, so it must have been fake, you know, a bit.
Yeah, exactly, like so the scenery. And yeah, that's why I was thinking about Amer Béton, because it's also like this like city scene and like crazy lights, and it looks very fake actually.
Like we were going home after a party with my family, and I fall asleep in the back of the car, and the sound is kind of muffly, so I'm like pretending I'm sleeping, but I'm like I know what's happening, I know what's around me, but I'm like, I choose not to engage. But here I was not choosing to not engage, I was just not a part of it, I was just a viewer.
I saw lights, I saw city, and I saw countryside.
It starts with hoping that I don't get caught, that I'm following this person. Like, what are they gonna think? And then I'm like, no. They're guiding me. Like, where are they bringing me?
As a driver, I saw all like the stop signs and red lights, so I paid attention to all that. The whole time I was like, wait, the light's not working. And then finally he gets stopped by the police, and that was pretty funny. Even though like my original French reaction was, fuck these guys.
We were following a car, and we didn't know who.
And we were like, poor guy, we were just following him, he's gonna call the cops. That's exactly what we said. It was like, this poor dude is gonna call the cops because we were following him.
The cops he called, oh cool, he's gonna, because we were the bad guy or something.
Yeah.
I didn't realize from the start, that someone was following your car at all.
I never caught on to the fact that we were following your car until the police, and I was like, oh shit, yeah. And I think the police kind of, it might have been one of the most interesting interactions in the film.
I thought I was following someone, and I didn't know the whole time. I was like, who am I following?
Yeah, and I felt a bit excited, but also a bit, and when we were getting stopped by the police, I felt stressed as well. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? That's not possible.
The police was iconic. The police was everything we needed to see.
I'm in the design academy, and right now you can see there is a camera on the top of the car in the back, and the point is to film this that I'm gonna project in the midterms that we have tomorrow, which is a design project basically. I can show you the papers of my cars, but
you
just so
you know what's wrong with the car also?
just so you know, is there something wrong?
No, because the condition of your car is because the lights are not working properly.
Oh, one light is out?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't know that.
This machine in the back.
This is a recorder. I am recording the audio and they're filming straight, right and left.
Like in the police moment, I knew who I was, and then I kind of understood where I'm going because you said home.
Like the sentence, like we had a few laughs and stuff like that, really took me like this is like somebody else's experiment. And like, at this moment, we understood that we were not the two side views.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, so what is us? What is our point of view? And then actually we were following Gabrielle.
Yeah. And Gabrielle is the view that we were seeing.
Who's trying to mess with me? That's why it felt like a dream.
No, you have the small black screen and the writing thing, etc. And at this moment, I was really okay. Well, I'm here in the academy.
Because I noticed from the beginning that the recording came from the front car. It's quite nice to see visually the front car and actually experience what's happening in the front car.
And then I was like, why is the audio not coming from the car that's behind? There was something to it that like I didn't realize was happening, but like the blink, for instance, that you would see and hear the blink at the exact same time.
What would be fun was a bit more interaction of the passenger or the driver while driving.
Watching, listening the music as well was helping, and it's what I said to Tano as well. I was feeling the vibration of the speaker, but then it felt like it was the vibration of the car itself.
And then it went all slow again, and I think the music helped to it being a little bit like contemplative moment, like road trip holiday. And then I was very happy to go home and stop. Actually, I also got a bit bored at the end.
Yeah, at the end I was very bored. Very, very bored.
And those are just like the last few, I don't know, 7 minutes maybe? And absolutely nothing happens.
I like those 7 minutes.
I love those 7.
Those 7 minutes, Maya and I were both smiling and giggling, because I could hear you also giggling. Because we know the turns.
I can participate, and I was like,
it's like the reason you like a sitcom is because you recognize the characters, not because it's actually funny. It's just because you recognize more and more.
You
and like,
live with them.
yeah, and we're literally at those 7 minutes, we're like already in the car.
My mind started to think about something else, etc. I started counting the small white lines on the road and stuff like this.
And I was thinking the whole time, like I was in the back seat of a car, just like I don't even know what I was thinking about, but like random shit always on loop.
I was looking at the video, but I was more focused on like how I felt, you know, and it was really nice because I didn't realize it at first, but then you put like the sound really right under me, so yeah, the sound was like bouncing back, and it really felt like I was in this like super cozy environment.
I didn't hear a lot of chewing. The loudest was when he would throw things out of the vehicle, because then the thing would scrape on the inside of the shell.
first moment I just threw out that bag of chips, I felt quite good, you know? I felt authentically within a car.
Paolo, what the fuck? You're not supposed to throw things
So
out
of course,
the car.
that's something I've never done before, so it just felt pure right now. You know, it's like now is the one time I can do it because I actually feel like I'm in the car.
You know, like it's crazy because I really realized the power of just like putting some, like making them watch something is one thing, but then putting them in like a little bubble, you know. But just the fact that there's the luggage, there's the little thing, there's like Matilda in front, it really feels like I am in a new like situation.
And then in the end, I was like, I was following myself. And then I was just like outside and seeing myself from the third person. Me going on a trip without me knowing I was going on a trip.
You bring us to this exciting room with this spaceship, and already kind of like I was like, this is gonna be like, you know, you're in this thing. So we had really high expectations, and then it's a car. Okay, yeah, the car, and then what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then at one point we're like, okay, I think it's gonna be the car for 20 minutes. Like, okay.
Yeah, we felt a lot of stuff. It was a roller coaster. I don't know if it was a roller coaster, but it was a good like climbing up and feeling excited. I mean, feeling excited and then feeling at ease, and then feeling excited and nervous at the moment, and then completely getting down again and being like almost a bit bored because we were really waiting for the cliffhanger. And the cliffhanger we thought was the cops. And then we were like, oh, so anticlimactic. Okay, let's just keep rolling.
I guess some part of me was expecting something else that wasn't just a car ride, even though I felt like I was in a car. I even thought the thing was going to move, so curious.
It's always like going with the flow, especially when you feel like you're the passenger, you're just going with the flow and you're just letting it happen, and it's nice.
And we were just like really going on an adventure, you know, that was really cool. Because then I came out, I was like, well, life is boring now, you know, like I was like in the little adventure for a bit.
The experience of having a car was for sure there. Like, it's 90% a car. The only thing that doesn't do is move.
It was an immersive experience.
Strangely, I felt more like a passenger because I saw the Mercedes and and then the music, and it's very typical you. So when I'm driving with you, I'm passenger usually. So I just felt like I was the passenger in Gabriel's car.
Because then I realized when I came out, oh, that's how space feels. And for like 20 minutes I forgot.